Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 14 of this gas station. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to set up the sheets and we added all the views that we need, the floor plans and everything. Now we're gonna continue this now. We need to go to the 3D view. And then while we're here, before we send it to Twinmotion, you want to make sure that you're in fine. And here you could go with hidden line or whatever. For me, I just like it to be like this. And then make sure to save it. Then once you're saved, go to Twinmotion plugin and just simply click on the C in Twinmotion. So let it synchronize and you want to click on new project and then press OK. It will synchronize again. Just click continue. And then once you're ready, here's your project. So as you can see, we have our project right here and everything looks good. So what we need to do first is save this. So let's go to file and save as. Go to the location that you want to save this. And then I'm just gonna put this one as Shell gas station. And then click on save. And then we're good with that. After this, let's go back to actually burger menu right here. And then we need to sign in to Epic Games so that we can use all the materials from Megascan. And then after this, click right here and let's go to materials first. Let's go and move forward. I usually use glass, two-sided glass, and then place it right here. And you want to change the opacity and then the color, so to something dark like that. And eventually we're going to check this out later on to see if everything is good. So for now, that is nice right there. Go back to materials, and then what we could do is we could go to plastic, and we have this glossy plastic because I know this is very glossy. So I'm going to make this yellow. And then I want to see it in Twinmotion on how it looks. So that looks good. And then we're going to use another glossy materials right here and change this to red. So anything that we change, as you can see, it changed to that color as well. So this one is good as well right there because we set up everything with the same material. So that's looking good. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to make this glossy black. Put it right here and then glossy black like that. And then here another glossy and then make this one gray. And then change the reflection a little bit. That's too much glossy there. So 70 is good enough. I want to change this to, so I'm gonna select the mullion and maybe show the reflectiveness more, and I want to make it dark, or actually I'm gonna leave it as gray, light gray like that, to change it up a little bit. And then here what I want is, this is gypsum wallboard. What we can do there is maybe we could put in just a white wall covering. I'm going to put satin painted wall. And let's just leave it at white. So that's good enough for me. And then here we could put this in metal. I'm just gonna choose this one right here and change the color to gray. And the reflection, let's change it a little bit, not too much. Here, let's check this one, wood, and then this one we need to turn on metalness, so that's good. We could put in a metal finish here as well if we want to. I like the way this one looks. And then what we could set this one now is we could go to the ceiling, this one right here, and we have something that looks like this. Or I believe I have this one in plastic. I'm gonna use plastic siding because that's how I see when I go to a gas station. That's looking good. And here I'm just going to put our white gloss. So here I'm going to make it just white. And then in terms of scale, it's up to you if you want to make it big or just like that is good enough. And then obviously we need to change this. So I'm gonna select that and then go to material again and click on neon, and then we're going to put neon right there, and then select this one and then metalness on, and then reflection, so that at least you can see the silhouette of that, and then make it a little bit dark. So that's looking good now. And obviously we're going to add a light there going down. And then we're going to add basically cars right here. But we need to be careful adding those. We don't want to overpower anything. So here, glossy black plastic. I'm going to make this one, I think dark is good. Sorry. So this one is good. This one, we need to put this one in red. And then here we need metalness on. And then here, steel, we could make that there, reflective, and then make it dark. So that looks good. I'm happy with that. And then now what we can do is add the materials. So let's go back to materials. We go to ground, man-made, and we need to set all of this right here. So I'm planning to add is this concrete right here. So I'm gonna set that there. So that is good already. I want to change the concrete. Scale it up a little bit like that. And then here we can add this asphalt. So I'm good with that. And that looks good. I'm happy with the way this one looks. Another thing is we need to change this as well. And then the post. Maybe I'm gonna do the post black. And I think that looks good. Not sure if this one looks good or just the white. So maybe I'm just going to put this light color right here. Road 3, and then this one is road 3 as well. Make it lighter. I'm going to change the orientation right here to 90. And I'm happy with that. So at least we have that one right there. I'm thinking of just adding it like this material. I think just white is good enough for this one. Make it shiny. Shiny white. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna leave it like that. So it's not overpowering. And I think I need to drop this a little bit. And as you can see, this is just above there. So what we need to do is we need to go back to Revit. So we need to save this first. Want to make sure to save that. Go right here. And what we need to do is I'm going to go to ground. I'm gonna double check what we've done here. So we have it there. Just gonna undo that so that I don't want to move it. And then add this one right here. And there we go. There's our problem there. So what I'm gonna do now, so I want to see it properly. So the issue with this one is it's looking like that. It's above there. Yeah, it was looking like that there. So now we're going to change all of this. So this is an extrusion. So we're going to pull it down. So that's down now. This one as well. This one as well. So anything that is. So I'm gonna select this. Select similar. And then remove this 200 there. And then this one right here. Select similar. Or select. And then undo. There's 3 that we don't need to change. And then this one, make it 200 only. And then there we go. And we just need to go back to 3D, save it again, and then click C in Twinmotion. And there we go. We just fix it. Very simple. So after that, we've done this one. I want to check all of this. So I'm gonna do base concrete right here. And then scale it a little bit. I believe this one needs to be metal. And then this one is metal as well. We can change this. And then here, give it some reflection. And then like that. And then change this as well to a metal. I think that's good enough. This one is our garbage. I want to change this to glossy, metalness on. This one should be so glossy plastic. So I'm gonna change this to green. And then the reflection, we're just going to dimmer it down. Change this one. This is turned on already. Change it to black. And just leave it like that. This one is, we have still finished ivory. We're going to change this to metal. I want a metal siding. So I'm happy with that. I believe this is the same with the panel, glass panel. So I'm happy with that as well. And then the only thing that I don't like here is the way it is. It has this. So I feel like I need to do something there, but we can just do that later on. Another thing is this one is flying above. So I believe this is the only one. The other one is good. So this one should be go down. So let's just save this. Go back to Revit and just select this one. -200. And then there we go. And then save it again. And then C in Twinmotion. And then everything is fixed. I want to change this color probably. Polish. We're gonna put red. Or something, maybe blue. I think that's good enough. And then not sure if we have some cars or truck, like with an oil tanker. So I think this one, it's really good showing off how this one looks. How they So I'm gonna put that one right there. So at least we have the truck there. And then not sure if we have a garbage truck. Looks like it doesn't, we don't have. Maybe buses we have. And then the truck is there. Construction. Maybe we have dump truck. We have this one, but doesn't look like the one that can attach here and dump all the garbage. So here we can add in a bus at the back. So why not? And then I'm just thinking of, I'm just gonna remove this first, and we could actually use one of the trucks for delivery. So delivery truck, like I told you, this is the loading dock. So we could basically put it there. And that's still looking good. And then we could add some cars right here. We could start adding cars. And of course we need to add cars inside as well. And then add car right here. And then another one right here. So I'm gonna change it up. At least little by little we could add those cars to make it more realistic. This one can be added right here, but before that we need to add in the pump that I was talking to you about, that we have a much better look than if we create it. But we're gonna stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.